A local group of hobbyists is paying tribute to a BC landmark that was lost in last year's wildfires. It was one of the most spectacular and heartbreaking images from the 2023 fires. The historic Nahatlich Lookout Tower near Boston Bar, destroyed by the Kukupee Creek wildfire. That tower was a popular spot for 4x4 drivers. And now the Lower Mainland radio control crawlers, hobbyists who run scaled-down off-road trucks and buggies, have appropriately paid tribute to the tower by building a detailed scale model.
I think it looks fantastic. I think it really cued into a lot of the details. We've seen pictures, some of our members have been actually up there and noted details and stuff like that. So we just tried to pack it as full as many details as we could that replicates the real thing, even down to the little firefinder scope inside the unit.
Ironically, the Nahatlich Tower was built in the 1950s as a lookout tower for fires.
Fording a creek, then negotiating some tricky boulders on the way up the mountain. Destination, a forest fire watchtower that's beloved by off-roaders. But take a closer look at these rangers. Here's the tell that this is someone's elaborate miniature world.
We intend to build a rock crawling and scale crawling venue for local enthusiasts.
Welcome to the Rock Den, 2 kilometers of off-roading paradise near Mission, for those just as stoked about a radio-controlled replica as they are of the real thing.
Here we go. Oh. I didn't like the look of having a full bed there, so I said, I'll make a farm truck.
Darren Hamoki shows off his old Ford F-350 replica. Perfect, right down to the rust spots. It's an open question as to whether these guys are more into the building or the driving.
Building is definitely my passion.
So just like the little buildings they've got up here, they have taken great pains to get every detail right to make these little trucks as realistic as possible.
The track is still a work in progress as they clear more trails and build more structures, like this old BC mine complex, complete with outhouse. But back up at the watchtower, there's a backstory here that's dear to the hearts of BC off-roaders. That miniature is a replica of this, the old Nahatlich watchtower near Boston Bar that burned down last summer. Prior to that fire, it had been restored as a destination for real off-roaders. But getting that back may be a stretch. Such things are doable in the world of replicas.
We want to take notable BC buildings and recreate them in scale fashion.
So more to come on that. And if your nerd radar is really lighting up at this point, don't hold back. They're totally down with that.
I'm proud of my nerdiness, definitely. Uh-oh, collision.
In Mission, Paul Johnson, Global News.
That just looks super cool. All right.